A quick question. Are you having sleepless nights because of the heavy load of thoughts looping inside your mind? Are you someone who constantly imagines the worst-case scenarios whenever you are about to do something new? Or do you worry excessively about what other people will think of you? If you relate to any of these, you might be overthinking. Let's find a way to get out of our heads. Quit overthinking and get things done. The first and foremost thing you need to realize is that overthinking does not help in the process. You can plan, you can analyze, but do not overdo it. If you overplan or overanalyze, it will not help you. Instead, it will distract you from the process. The first step to overcoming overthinking is accepting that it does not serve you in any productive way. The second step is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is one of the most effective ways to stop overthinking. But how can we practice mindfulness? There are many ways that our great teachers, including Supreme Buddha, have taught us to be mindful. One of these techniques is focusing on our breathing pattern, a practice known as anapanasati. When you become more mindful of your breath, your inhale and exhale, your mind instantly comes to the present moment. At that moment, you are only thinking about inhaling and exhaling. This practice reduces thousands of looping thoughts to just two: inhale and exhale. When you train yourself to focus on these two simple actions, you will naturally find peace, and your mind will stop overthinking. So, whenever you catch yourself overthinking, here's what you need to do. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. Stay still for a moment and be mindful of your breathing pattern. You can also become mindful of your body. Ask yourself, how am I sitting right now? What am I doing at this moment? Answer these questions. Say to yourself, I am sitting. I am breathing. I am here. When you consciously acknowledge your present state, you become mindful. A mindful mind exists in the present moment. And when your mind is present, it is at peace. There is a famous saying that explains this perfectly. If you are sad, your mind is in the past. If you are anxious, your mind is in the future. But if you are peaceful and still, your mind is in the present moment. So, start living in the present moment. When you focus on the here and now, you cultivate a sense of peace, and the cycle of overthinking begins to break. Another significant part of overthinking is the habit of asking yourself, what if, questions. Many people constantly think, what if this happens? What if this doesn't happen? What if everything I did was wrong? They imagine the worst-case scenarios over and over again. This negative pattern drains energy and prevents people from taking action. If you find yourself caught in this mindset, here's what you can do. Instead of asking, what if everything goes wrong? Ask yourself, what if everything I did was okay? Or, what if everything I planned works out perfectly? Shifting to a positive, what if perspective allows you to see that there are always multiple possibilities for how things can turn out. Not everything leads to failure. Many times, things work out in our favor. But overthinking blinds us from seeing those possibilities. So, do not focus on the negative side of things. Instead, tell yourself, I am not going to be perfect. And that is okay. I cannot be perfect, but I can be the best version of myself. I can do my best. I must do my best. Be positive. Take action. Take risks. Without taking risks, we cannot be successful in life. Many people let overthinking hold them back from opportunities simply because they fear failure. But taking action, even with the possibility of failure, is the only way to move forward and grow. So, practice these techniques. Be more mindful. Be kinder to yourself. Remind yourself that constant overthinking and worrying will only take away the peacefulness of your life. It is important to recognize that you are not your thoughts. Overthinking is just a pattern of the mind, and patterns can be changed with conscious effort. Whenever you catch yourself spiraling into overthinking, bring yourself back to the present moment. Take deep breaths. Pay attention to your body. Ask yourself simple questions about your current state. Redirect your mind from the endless loops of worry to the simplicity of now. The more you practice this, the easier it will become to escape the grip of overthinking. Remember, mindfulness is a skill. It takes time and practice, but the results are life-changing. When you live in the present moment, you free yourself from the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future. You regain control over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You become more productive, more focused, and, most importantly, more at peace. Overthinking is like a thief. It steals your time, your energy, and your peace. The good news is that you have the power to stop it. You can choose to break free from the cycle of endless thoughts. You can choose to be present. You can choose to act. So, I hope this message brings some light into your life. Be peaceful. Be mindful. Get out of your head and start doing the things you've been putting off. Your life is happening right now, in this moment. Make the most of it.